took some photos here too. Just like looks like a really cool perspective. And I'm really starting to have some fun with this journal now, and like this whole adventure. Getting a bit of a butt tan. Why not? Society's rules can kiss my ass. There's nobody out here anyway. It's not like I'm walking through a shopping center. Yeah, I'm starting to feel another cool shift in me. Like there is no next thing anymore. Like it doesn't feel like I'm living in the future anymore. Like the next thing, I've got to do the next thing. It feels like I can actually be here. This is insane. But I wanted to push the boundaries. I actually found a camping spot on the app that says it's adults only, and clothing is optional. So naturally, I added that to my trip planner. So this is like a warm-up, having like a nudist warm-up. And hopefully there's nothing, you didn't see anything that is inappropriate for YouTube when I flashed my ass. What a good day. Hopefully the wind's not too hectic too. I have to stand like this to block the mic. I have to stand on this super hot earth. Yeah, I was like full sunbaking on this, like this cracked. I've been doing push-ups on it too. But I go for a swim and get really cool. And then like all the water evaporates off your body in like 5 seconds, but it cools down your little patch where you're laying. I'm probably gonna get super sunburnt, to be honest, because my legs are like have no natural defense against the sun. But yeah, excited to see what happens. Just floated flight, extra protein. Oh man, if the police do come, because there's a naked man wandering around in the sun rambling to himself about a spiritual journey, and I get arrested, it won't be the first time. It'll be the first time that I'm doing it on camera. But yeah, I've had some experiences. Been picked up by the police before and taken into custody for my own safety. But yeah, back in the day I was like a real mess, not like now. Like I was, when they picked me up, I'd been drinking for a few days, done some acid, smoked heaps of weed, hadn't slept. Like it's the sleep deprivation that actually makes you lose touch with reality fully, I reckon. Like if you talk to anybody that's ever been admitted to like a drug detox clinic with psychosis, or yeah, most people who have experienced psychosis, like I reckon sleep deprivation's like the big element to it. If you can just get to sleep. But it's hard to get to sleep when your mind is full of all this crazy shit. Like that's what it is. So it perpetuates itself because you get in this vicious cycle of not being able to sleep. And I'm just gonna go in the shade. You can't sleep because there's too much going on in your head, and there's more and more going on in your head because you can't sleep and like reset yourself. Like, yeah, it's like 24 to 48 hours you start to lose touch with reality if you don't sleep. 72 hours you're in big trouble, and after that it's just you're probably doing permanent damage. Or like, not, I don't like to say anything's permanent, because you can like, I like to believe that you can recover from anything. I'm really pushing the boundaries here, with like how crazy I am and how crazy I can be. It's so comfortable to be naked though. It's like, who decided that we have to wear clothes? That was a bad decision, especially in a country where it's 40 degrees plus in summer. Come on, guys. Yeah. Thought I was going to have a lot more courage. In my head, I was like, I'll walk down this train line, but bet you there'll be like a road or something just down there. I can hear traffic in the distance. I know the highway's not far as well, and this is a place where people come camping, so I'd hate to be like a kilometre that way and my pants are here. And I'm just like running back like with my camera like, hey, I'm just filming a video, don't mind me, I just wanted to see what it would be like to wander around in the outback naked. Oh man, you gotta have fun. You gotta have more fun. You gotta live your life. Feel secure in your body. Like so many men I know don't feel secure in their body. Bet you didn't realize that, whether you're a man or a woman or whatever watching this. Like heaps of men that I speak to, even my brother, like even myself in the past, like huge body image issues, but it's like everything in the masculine sort of world, like no one talks about fucking anything. So if you like start a conversation about that kind of stuff, like self-love or something, it's like all of a sudden you got like this group of like bearded, like buff, like strong, independent, like provider men, like all sitting around like, oh yeah, man, it's been tough, like, you know, having a big yarn about like, yeah, not seeing themselves as they would like to be. You know, it's pretty common. You're not alone if you're feeling that. I know women got their own struggles too, but for men, it's like, I don't know. There's so many like social, what do you call those? Like archetypes, or not quite an archetype, but like stereotypes that we're supposed to live by or like fit into. Like there's all these outside influences projecting onto us who we're supposed to be, and no one feels like they are any of it. Like as if, especially like, it's kind of like this feeling like you've got to be a mixture of all the best shit, and that's what your identity should be. And yeah, I don't think there's anybody alive who's ever who's been like programmed into that kind of like Western society that hasn't looked at themselves and thought that they're not good enough. I love being naked. I remember one time we're at a punk rock picnic in Surfers Paradise. It was like all the punk rockers and that. We had a barbecue. It was really awesome. Like it was actually like, I miss that community. It was like so wholesome and beautiful. Like sure, everyone was like off their heads all the time and creating havoc everywhere they went and being real destructive and saying fuck the world and all that. But as a community, it was like the safest, most loving and like caring place to be. And like that barbecue was like one of those days where it's just like everybody, all these fucked up kids just had somewhere to be, and like that we're all happy. You know, it's fucking nice. But yeah, I got naked at that picnic. And I remember my mate, he said to me, you know, you're going to reach a certain age where that's no longer appropriate. You're not going to get away with that anymore. I thought about it for a second and I was like, isn't that the age that I am now? Like, I'm pretty sure that the cutoff when it's appropriate to just drop your dacks and run around the yard is about 2, 3, 4, 5 years old. Like when you're a little kid. Pretty sure adults aren't supposed to do this. But of course, at a punk rock picnic, it's not that strange. Those boys are still going too. Like that particular mate and his band and that, like non-stop. It's pretty cool. Oh man, I hope this journal comes out like without the wind just like being too noisy on the mic, because I had real fun with this and I'd really like to share it. Just a bit of silliness, a bit of realness, a bit of like, yeah, just fucking let's do this. I feel good. I feel free. This is what it's about. Like I'm embodying that freedom that I've been looking for. I'm just having a good day. And I'm having a good day just with nothing, you know? That's what I love. Like, it's just like, we're in the outback here, like central Queensland, there's fucking nothing. Well, there's heaps actually. When I say there's nothing, I don't really believe that anymore. There's like heaps. There's like all this like trees and shade and railway tracks and dirt and mud and fireplaces and firewood and place to swim. Are there crocodiles in there? Are there not crocodiles in there? Maybe the things that I saw earlier were just turtles. Hopefully they were. I've swam in there a bunch of times anyway. Like, fuck. Yeah. Fuck yeah. If this video was as fun for you as it was for me, let me know in the comments below. Click the like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see yous when I'm looking at yous. There's a fly in my eye.